Good morning, everybody. I've had some questions about the anthropology hat on round 3, so I'm just going to try to see if I can clarify that a little bit for you. The round starts with a chain 2, and then we do 2 double crochet in the same space. And you can see where this little space is right here underneath where my chain 2 is. That's where we're going to do the 2 double crochet. Just like that. And then we chain 1, and then in the next space we do 3 double crochet. And then another chain 1. And then this is where the repeats kind of start. What we're going to do is in this same space we'll do 2 double crochet, just like that, and a chain 1, and then 2 double crochet in the same space. So you can see it's like I have 4 double crochets in that space, but there's a chain right between, right in the middle. So then a chain 1, and then in the next 2 spaces, I've clarified this on the pattern on the blog to try to make it sound a little simpler. We're just going to do 3 double crochet and a chain 1 in each of the next 2 spaces. So in this first one we'll do 3 double crochet, and a chain 1, and then we'll move on to the next space, 3 double crochet, and a chain 1. And then we go back to the beginning of the repeat, which is 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, and a chain 1. And then in the next 2 spaces we do 3 double crochets and a chain 1. So there's 1, 2, 3, and a chain 1, and 1, 2, 3, and a chain 1. Okay, so now we're back to the next space, and we're starting over. Here's 1, 2, and a chain 1, 1, 2, and a chain 1. And now you can see I'm out of spaces. I've tried to clarify this on the pattern as well. The repeat doesn't go through completely each time, and you're going to repeat this this same round on round 4. And so the repeat, the 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, and then in the next space you do 3 double crochet and 3 double crochet. That's the full repeat, but it doesn't fully repeat each time around. Like you can see here, I've ended with 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1, and now I'm out of spaces. So I'm going to slip stitch to join, and then this is where round 4 will start. And round 4 begins, you need to slip stitch so that you can get to this space. Otherwise you're just going to have, I could go into the space, but you'll see I'll end up with this big long stitch, which is going to look really ugly when you get down to it later. So we don't want to do that. It's like skipping stitches. We don't want to do that. So you're just going to slip stitch in the next stitch, and then slip stitch right into that space. And then you can see I've just gone right into the stitches, so it looks a little more seamless that way. And then we'll start round 4 just like we started round 3. We chain 2, and do 2 double crochet in the same space, and then a chain 1 and 3 double crochet in the next space. Oops. Okay, and a chain 1. And you can see this kind of gives us, it's like 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet, and then we start that repeat of the 2 and 2. So here's 1, 2 double crochet and a chain 1, and then 2 double crochet and another chain 1, and then 3 double crochet in the next 2 spaces. So we do 3 double crochet and a chain 1, and 1, 2, 3 double crochet and a chain 1. Okay, so you can kind of see how this is coming along. It does stay fairly flat, so if it's I had someone comment saying they were getting kind of a ruffly effect going on. I think the pattern just needed some clarification. So I'll just keep going here so we can kind of see what it looks like when you get to the end of round 4. And you can see I started this first. Here's from round 3. There's 2 double crochet and then the chain 1 and then 2 double crochet. And when I started round 4, it began the same, and this 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet ended up in the chain 1 space of the same part of the repeat as before. But now that I've added these, it ends up in a different spot. So that's how you can tell you're increasing stitches. It's not the same as the last row. So you shouldn't be ending up in the same spot. You can see this from round 3. This is a 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. But where I've ended up in the chain 1 space of that is with 3 double crochet and a chain 1. And that's just because we're increasing stitches. So when you get to the end of this round, you'll see that it does look, the hat looks a little bit off. It's not perfectly round, but you make up for that later in the pattern. And again, this is the same idea. And then on this round, I'm going to end with the 2 double crochet, a chain 1, and 2 double crochet. So again, it's not quite the same as the last row. So I chain 1, and then I'll join with a slip stitch in the top of that first double crochet. And so now you can kind of take a look at that. You can see it does lay flat, but because we have some different stitching with the 2 double crochet and the chain 1, 2 double crochet, it's a little bit, it makes it seem like it's just a little bit off. It's not quite perfectly round. But you make up for it again, like I said, with the later stitches in the next few rounds. And then by the time you hit row 8, you start to decrease. And the hat will go from being kind of round and flat to starting to form down. So you will make up for it. It doesn't stay that way, but it helps to have a better fit. So I hope that clarifies rounds 3 and 4. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me or just leave another comment and I will get on it as soon as I can. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.